All right, welcome to Cloudy Empress channel. Thank you for coming on and checking me out. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know. Let me say that. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading that I'm about to do resonates with you. If you are on the chat, please chat with me. I do chat back. All right. So let's go. Let's get these cards cracking. What does Spirit want to know? Want us to know? The Spirit want us to know. Good evening. How are you? I hope you are well. Whew. Grief. Whew. You know, I don't know what else is this reading is going to bring, but grief in the previous energy is better than the future tense. So maybe somebody had to heal from something. Maybe they had to go through something. But let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, walk is always good. Commitment. Okay, tell me more. Go with these sticky ass cards. Oh, I can't stand this. I really wish that I knew what I got on my cards. We got the Divine Feminine here with commitment. Somebody is grieving over a commitment or the lack of a commitment by a Divine Feminine. Maybe they're grieving over the fact that the Divine Feminine is not connected, or I meant to say committed, but connected to them. So maybe somebody's missing a connection with a Divine Feminine. Yeah, communication is a challenge. Dawn, what up, Dawn? I don't even know how I missed you. Hey, girl. What's going on? Dementia. Okay. Somebody is grieving past tense over, I don't know why, but Spirit's telling me, so I gotta say it the way I hear it, a lack of commitment and communication with a Divine Feminine that they feel connected to in the 5D. So maybe in the 3D, you're not talking. Like on a regular basis, you don't see this person often at all. You don't talk to this person. I'm only saying this, it could be Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, but you're not talking to somebody. And they grieving over that, or they've been grieving over that. Bottom of the deck. Spirit said, yep, that's the answer. That's like the Ace of Swords. The answer is yes. You're not talking to somebody that misses you and they grieving over it. I wouldn't doubt that this person is crying out for your attention, for crying out for your communication, crying out for connection, wanting you to stay committed to them. Notice I said wanting you to stay committed to them. I'm not sure that they were committed to you though. But because of whatever they're going through with this lack of commitment and whatever else they're experiencing, they still feel connected to you. So I feel like this person feels like there's unfinished business between you. Tell me more. So what's going on, Dawn? Material world. Oh, okay, so they chose money or occupation over connection. And they grieving now because the money ain't turned out the way they thought. Money don't keep you warm at night. I don't care how much money you got. Money don't cuddle up to you. Money don't give you that love and that sweet feeling. You know what I'm saying? Love don't do that at all. Oh. Love gives you the warm and the fuzzies. Love feeds your soul. But money can't do none of that. Settling. Yeah, somebody settled for a commitment. When you settle, settling, especially with this teddy bear looking like it's just draped near the window. It's usually something you're not really content with, but you do it because of something. And I feel like this person settled for something with money, involving money. Maybe somebody was taking care of them, or buying them things, or promising them something. Somebody was selling for those reasons. But internally, and I want to say internally because it's in the 5D and not the 3D, this person feels eternally devoted to a divine feminine. Like they feel devoted and they miss her devotion. All right. Tell me more. But if this person is feeling it internally and can't express it externally, then they have a blockage. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. They're guided to communicate, but for a guide to be the lesson and the challenge in the lesson, it just means this person is very stubborn and hard headed. And as much as they're guided, they don't come off of that easily. Like they just stay a little stuck, you know? Yeah, and they recognize who you are. So if this person did treat you out as a divine feminine, they kind of know who you are now in a way that they didn't know. They are devoted to you in a way they weren't. You will know who this is. This is not somebody that's gonna okie dokie, what you doing. How when the next time you coming over. Like not that kind. This devotion. The devotion is love, based in love. But somebody is settled in a connection that's making them grieve because of money. It's like whatever they were promised, everything that glittered wasn't gold. They thought everything would be great where they were, what they chose. And it's grief. It's giving them headache. It's giving them stress. Hey, Paulie. Good evening. Oh, separation. They're also grieving a separation, but they did that over money. Somebody took material world. Pride and ego. They say pride before the fall. Some people just they make decisions based on logic or what they think is going to be logical for them, and they leave out the most important thing. And it doesn't balance the scales. They think, oh, if I, this is like somebody having been taught that they should be rich. They need to, I don't know, be an actor or actress or be famous, whatever. Be some type of famous person, make a whole lot of money, and that make you happy. It makes no sense. I once had an argument with my spouse's cousin, and I realized in that argument that I don't really need to argue with him ever again because I'm talking logic and he's not making any sense. This was in the late 90s. We had this argument about Mike Tyson. And around that time, Mike Tyson was bleeding money. Okay. He would get money, then lose it all. I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't have any type of money management skills. Right. And this cousin was constantly saying to me, well, if he had money, he should have been smarter. Money don't make you smarter. Money don't make you happy. Money don't make you anything if you don't know what to do with money, right? There's an energy associated with money because it's commerce. It's an exchange. Just like there's an energy associated with love. It is an exchange. So I realized I'm arguing with this guy and I stop. I just stop. I'm wasting my time. I can't talk sense to this person. I'm wasting my breath. I'm not arguing no more. Everybody thought I was mad at him. I'm like, I'm not mad. He's, he to me he sounds. All I know is it just didn't make no sense. Why are we arguing about somebody's money? And this person is grieving over the fact that they chose money and they lacked either lacked the common sense to choose love, lacked the knowledge, the tools to maintain love, but they chose let me chase this bag over Let me build these relationships with healthy individuals. This person may not have those tools to do that. And when you don't have the tools, you got to go figure out how to get it. If you really truly desire love, you're going to talk to somebody you know that's in love and say, how do I love? You know what I mean? Like, if you really desire, you won't talk to nobody that's single and miserable. You won't talk to somebody who's past their prime, put it this way. Maybe, and you can find love at any time. But let's just say you wouldn't talk to your 90-year-old grandfather who was divorced 5 times. How do I maintain love? If they can't, the best tips that somebody like that could give you is that I'm going to tell you how to mess it up. And then the wisest thing for you to do is not do what they did. But this person needs to go talk to an expert in love, somebody that's truly got what they want. Tell me more, Spirit. Because they settled for something and they grieving in. And honestly, I think they feel stuck in. Yeah, and whoever they are, they're mirroring each other, or they're mirroring each other's pain. And it's not, it's keeping this person unsatisfied. So meanwhile, they have their heart has a devotion to this divine femme. She's giving Empress vibes. So there's something about the divine femme that they hold a candle to her. Like nothing holds a candle to her. Nothing else. And they hold her on a pedestal, which means she's sort of out of reach for them because they put her above them. Because whatever they're doing or whatever they've been doing that was for money was not on the same vibration as love. So maybe they're not walking in their integrity. Maybe they scamming. Maybe they're lying and fighting. And I don't know. They doing everything that's not of that vibration of a divine femme. Yeah, so I'm getting that the divine femme is in her solitude. Like she's not entertaining this person. She's not it's giving the energy I had the other night when I did the ancestral reading, and I had the, what was she? Queen of Coins. She was on that bed with her sleep mask on, her animals, and she was unbothered, unfazed. That is where the Empress is. Like, do not bother me, do not faze me. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm not watching you. I'm not looking for you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing any of that. This is what Divine Femme is doing right now. There's a distance. There's like, I'm gonna let you go be you. Go be great. Go chase your bag. Go do what it is that you want to do. This is like, leave me a be. And this person is like, but shadow work. Yes, because they need to do their shadow work. So somebody needs to do their shadow work. They need to I'm sorry, y'all. They need to work on themselves. They need to go within and try to understand why they got blockages in their communication, why they won't listen to the guidance that they're given. Why? Because this is the challenge. The challenge is to work on themselves, to communicate, and um, to listen to the advice given. That wouldn't be in a challenge position if that wasn't the crux of the problem. Also, this person is given their North Node maybe in Gemini because that's communication and they struggle with it. They might have Sagittarius would be in their South Node, which means they know how to travel, dive, and be that what's that, Knight of Wands type of energy, that in and out. You know what I mean? Maybe very smart, very, very charming. What's the word I'm thinking? Well traveled, well read. Like they may have in their past life really been educated. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They may have really been educated, but now they got to work on their communications. How do they express themselves? That's why that's why I'm getting North Node energy with the communication. Somebody has to work on themselves and how they express themselves. And they also need to be guided by somebody that knows how to do it. So if this is a masculine, excuse me, it's a lot of cards. I'm not taking all of those. But I just see pause here. So they taking pause, trying to get their composure together. Also, they want to pause this Empress. I want to say this Empress, Divine Feminine. They want to pause her. They want to slow her down. And I say that because they don't want her to get away. They don't want her to choose somebody else. But they don't realize like she's Earth Angel material. She's going to take her time and invest in the right thing and not just anything. So she may not be waiting for this person, but if she is still single, she's not necessarily going to run into the arms of somebody and lock herself down. She's going to take time until she recognizes who this person is. Tell me what's there. So that might be this spring. We in the middle of spring right now in my region of the world. And spring brings forth flowers and blooms and things are new, and it's really the beginning of the new zodiac year. So in Aries season, everything starts to bloom, and we get rid of the last frost, and we just start to get blessed. It's the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Somebody wants her to slow down. It's like somebody saying, please, groundhog, extend winter 6 more weeks so I could slow down this growth process because I seen my divine feminine moving on, and I know springtime she gonna blossom. Somebody wants to stifle that kind of energy of somebody because they not ready. They're not ready to grow. They're not ready to take the next step. They want to slow somebody down with the pause. They try to pause the connection, thinking they could pick it up where they left off. They don't realize they could pick it up where they left off and be left off because the divine feminine is not saying a word. It is very selfish because in some situations when people they get in a relationship, put it this way, or a situationship where that person may let them do what they want, but they don't make them happy. So they have a contract with this person, but it's really based on material wealth, or like I said, shattered dreams, broken promises, right? Some of them broken promises are future faking things that the other person may have promised them. So this person got sold a dream. They had all the freedom in the world to do what they want. So that means they can have their cake and eat it too. They could go chill with this person, or um, go be with somebody else, and that person don't argue, they don't fuss, they don't complain, they just let them. And this person knows that they get that freedom. So there's a freedom in a connection with somebody. And then to have to go commit to somebody that they know they want is harder for them. It's harder for them to see that that is the right thing to do, or not that it's the right thing to do, but that they should actually do it if they love the person that they claim they love. But when you got that's, I call it pseudo freedom, because it's a form of control by the other person to let this person think they can do whatever they want to them. I'm going to give to them, and then they can do what they want, because eventually they snap that back and they use that against them. But the person experiencing what they feel like is freedom, oh, I don't want this to end. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm gonna argue with you later. I know you're gonna get on my nerves. I know you're gonna be selfish or whatever. But in the meantime, I'll go over here then. I can go over there. And they can't go to the Empress though. Nope. They can't get that from the Empress. The Empress has standards. She has requirements. You're not gonna play with her. You can't go in and out of her life and play games. It don't work like that. So saying that to be said, it's just this person is kind of like they want to commit. I want to say they recognize who she is. I don't know if they want to commit. I will say this. I won't say they want to commit because I'm not getting that. I'm getting that they committed somewhere else, that they get to do what they want, or they're mirroring each other. Spirit said they mirrored each other's wounds, but they also give each other this weird sense of freedom that it's not real. And then the whole problem is this is not a healthy connection. It's not a healthy relationship. So they need to do their shadow work because they can't keep anybody like this in their life. So they need to do their shadow work. They need to know how to communicate their feelings, right? They need to pay attention to the guidance. It could also mean that they're not following their own intuition, regardless what anybody say. They're not listening to their own intuition. And Spirit is showing them this is where things bloom. This is where things blossom. And with this individual that you have now recognized. But instead of doing the work, they want to say pause because they know whatever this situation is, ain't gonna last. So yeah, it's extremely selfish. It's extremely stubborn. It's extremely disrespectful to play with somebody and ask them to wait for you while you go sow your oats and play all your games. This person could sow their oats and play their games right in the jail. Sow their oats, play themselves right into some major karma debt. And then this person is waiting for what reason? So I don't get that the divine feminine is waiting on this person. I get that she's in her own solitude, meaning she's in her own world, doing her thing, her way. All right, let's get some tarot on this. So you're dealing with a very selfish individual. I will say that. Very stubborn, self-centered. It's kind of like, as long as their needs get met, that's all they care about. You know, they won't lift a finger for this Empress. They just want her to be there. They won't do nothing for her. They just want her to be there. Just stay right there. Slow down. Pause. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back. And they say, oh, you know I was coming back. And the Empress is like, whatever. Yeah, this person definitely was a Page of Wands. So they got messages that they want to talk about the grief and the heartbreak now. Now they want to have a conversation. Now they open to communication. Now they want to say, oh, let me give you this message. Let me show you what's going on with me. What's going on with you? Because they know you over here in this solitude energy, not paying them no mind. Whatever Jedi mind tricks they may have tried to get your attention, none of that's working. So it's like, okay, well, I want to talk, but very much in a very immature way, because the pages are babies. So this person is not talking on an adult level. They're acting like a kid. Yeah, realizing though, now they need to take responsibility. Also, this person may be made to take responsibility for what they did to you within the connection they're in, meaning you're getting their karma and is beating their behind, and they have no choice. They want to turn a new leaf with you, but it's only because karma is whooping their behind so bad. Page of Swords. This person watches you, and as and this Page of Swords is in reverse. So as much as they watch you in a anxious, frustrated energy. They're scatterbrained. They don't plan. They're sarcastic, gossipy. This is the type of person that thinks they're supposed to downplay others to play up themselves when they don't realize it doesn't look good, and it doesn't work well. An Empress is not going to entertain you like that anymore. Oh yeah, they just Oh my gosh, tell me what's there. I can't make it up. Yeah. So this person didn't listen to their intuition. Now their intuition is screaming at them. Now they hear what their intuition has been trying to tell them. With the high priestess energy, now they're kind of crystal clear. Maybe they had hunches about what they should do or how they should behave, but now all the answers are coming clear because they have missed major opportunities in their life. Like not a little bit, like an opportunity that and may not ever come back around kind of opportunities. And then it's all because of this Three of Cups is I'm about to say it, in celebration. But they celebrating. You know what I've been seeing lately, y'all, is that there's a lot of people that attempt to poison people jealous of their success. Which I am I guess the best way to describe it is just flabbergasted by the fact that somebody could be that jealous of you that they would rather take you out than to see you win. I saw this video. I don't know. Somebody shared a video with me where this girl, her friends, or so-called friends, took her out. They all went out to eat because she just got something new. I don't know if it was a new promotion. I think it was promotion according to the lady in the video. But her friends took her out, and when she went to the bathroom, they put something in her drink. So when she was in the bathroom, somebody came in that saw it and was like, "Listen, I don't know who your friends are, but they put something in your drink. If I were you, I would not drink it." So when she came back to the table, she refused to drink the drink, and they kept saying, "Come on, drink, 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 drink." She wouldn't drink it. She wouldn't drink it. So they said, then that when they couldn't get her to drink, they started to talk about how successful she was, how she always gets her way, how she always is blessed, and they don't understand. So all the jealousy started to come out anyway because they couldn't contain themselves. They wanted her to harm herself with that drink, and because she refused to drink it, and they couldn't get her to drink, everything started pouring out their mouth because they couldn't contain it. That's what I'm getting with this Three of Cups in reverse. It says betrayal, deception, neglect, social life, gossip, scandal, threes of crown. These people will take that member of their family out for the fact that this person always seems to either come out on top or get lucky. You know, it's something about why does God favor you and not me? Jealousy kind of energy. So this person really needs to be careful with the food that they drink. Um Food that they drink. Y'all, you know I'm bugging. The food that they eat and the things that they drink around these people. They really need to be careful that like for example, if a person that's very jealous and envious of others, I'm not eating no food from them. I'm not eating their food. I came close one day and I was like, I threw that plate out. I'm not eating your food if I know you're envious and jealous of me because your energy is in the cooking of that food. And you ever get sick, but there's no reason, like if like you eat food from somebody and you the only one sick after the food, but everybody else is fine. The intention behind the whatever they had, the madness, the anger, the chaos, all had you in mind. Sometimes, like if I find out somebody crying, don't feed me. I don't want your food because you gotta cry and get that over with. But don't make myself. Don't make my food crying. There's energy in that. So this person is coming out of this devil energy. So they used to be obsessed with money. right? They used to be obsessed. They used to have addictions. What Spirit is saying, they're overcoming that. They're reclaiming their life and taking better control of themselves. And that control means discipline, controlling their emotions, accepting more, not trying to let people push their buttons, trigger them, and then get a release and freedom from those fake bonds that held them with this selfish energy. This person does want to take accountability and change their life, but it's kind of like more of a force than it is like I'm gonna initiate this on my own. Tell me more. Yeah, it's a source. Yeah, unproductive. Yeah, this person was not going to take any measures as much as they know they want to. They're not taking the steps necessary. Miscommunication, confusion. You know, yeah. So it's like I'm getting that this person knows what they need to do. They're very intelligent. Don't lack any sort of intelligence at all. They understand what they need to do, but there's something keeping them stuck, something keeping them from taking the step to be victorious. They taking the step to release and let go. And it's not the devil bond anymore because that's over. So it can only be them in the way of themselves. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Yeah, and I'm telling you, they got your divine feminine on a pedestal. Hmm. They got divine feminine on a pedestal because she is wish fulfillment. Okay. She's the wish come, she's the blessings, the satiety, the abundance, achievements, and she is material success. What people seem to understand is that when you pour love into something, it magnifies. It becomes abundant in and of itself. It magnifies the money. It attracts it. It attracts it. Anything you put love in will attract what you want, need, desire, and beyond. But if you just chasing the vibration of money, you chase it away. You might get some gains, but then you get some major losses because your intention is only to gain money, not pleasure, not happiness, not joy, none of that. Money is supposed to bring that naturally. Love does that, not money. Love does that naturally. Ooh, so, they've been guided to let some things go and not fight all the time. Like, just accept the defeat, to compromise, to work together, to find solutions, to move on and let that past resentment go, to let that grief go. That's what they've been guided to do. Now, that's the challenge, though. That's the challenge of this person. How to let something go, how to accept it. Knight of Pentacles. Now, Knight of Pentacles gives me that um I'm ready to go. I'm still going to go to my heart's desire, but I'm ready to go now. Like, I'm ready to move faster. I was in slow mode. Now I'm kicking it up a gear or two. And it says complacency. So the way the card is written, I'm not going by that. I'm going by intuitively. I feel like this person has their sights set because the Knight of Pentacles is the surest knight in the deck, meaning they intend to become the king and eventually the emperor, right? They're on their track. They know where they're going. They know how to get there. They're on their way. And when I see it in reverse, it's like, I'm not going to be slow no more. I'm going to move a little faster. And this person is impatient. And we got somebody coming out of hangman energy. And they might be resistant to spiritual influences, meaning they have a hard time trusting their gut when they're maybe around their family energy, Um, not believing what's happening is happening. Also, I feel like this is playing on somebody's psyche, somebody playing on their top. Uh, this is almost like I saw a video where this guy, well, it was a series of videos strung together of people being scared by a doll moving because I guess somebody pulling a string, an invisible string, making a doll move, and the person in the room is like, "What the hell is that?" And then they get up. It's almost like somebody's mind is being played with, like their reality is being distorted in some way. I can't put a finger on exactly what it is. Only you would know. But I just feel like they're being gaslit because their reality is being purposefully distorted. What else? Yeah. Oh no. Affecting some past relationships that soured because of jealousy. Further understanding because I share my abundance with those who are closest to me. Yeah. Honestly, even if this is somebody's person here that hears this live right now, your person got some low vibrational things that they should and need to be working on. That acknowledging it is one thing, but being different is something else. Not harming somebody with your actions is something else. Something else. Also, I do feel like this masculine energy is not able to put any harm to the collective energy, or I should say, or the Empress energy. So you hearing the story, but you're not hearing that they're together. They want to slow her down, but they're not. This person is not with this divine feminine because she's not talking to them. She's in her solitude. She got holding her own. She holding her own candle. She is invested in herself. Right. No more squabbles. Compromising with those that compromise with her. Finding her squad and doing her. Meanwhile, this person being backstabbed and betrayed by the individuals near them. Work life, home life, whatever. Take how it resonates. Yeah, you want to change and still not change. Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's like you want something different, but you won't do nothing to get different. So how you gonna be different? There's no way. It doesn't work like that. You can't want it till it just exists. They ain't set up like the universe didn't set life up on this planet to do that. We want it. It exists. We got to work toward getting it. That could be taking a walk toward it. That could be spending money on it. That could be all manner of things. All I know is anything you want, you got to put effort in. Anything you want. You cannot just sit there and be like, well, it's going to come to me because I want it. Manifestations can work like that, but when it comes to people, people are fickle. And you can't make people be what you want them to be just because you want them to be, but then don't put your effort in, don't reciprocate, don't make no changes, don't accommodate. You gotta accommodate. If you get married with somebody and you decide to share a marital home, you got to make some concessions, especially if you already have a home. For example, that's your bachelorette or bachelor pad. You gonna have to make concessions for that person to be in your space, even if they just visiting overnight. You gotta make concessions. That's how life is. You don't have to like everything somebody do, but you do need to make some concessions. I'm getting that this person, it's like they recognize who the divine is, but they're not making concessions. And the people that they dealing with is betraying them. So So they need to follow the intuition, follow the guidance. Take it how it resonate. If it don't resonate, it's cool. Don't take it. But please like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Let me know. And know that my books are open next week. I would say, actually, from Friday on, my books will be open for readings. I'll be able to breathe. I'll be able to concentrate and give you a really good reading. Um, Check out my comment section. Not my comment section. What is that? My description, which is not in here right now, but it will be. And it'll have the information you need, the email address, all of that. So thank you for coming to the channel. In the meantime, peace and thank you, Ma Annika, for moderating. I appreciate you. Peace.